Oh, Ollie, this poor old girl the other day. I came home and it was raining and I had redone this exhaust because it used to be, I had to fix a bunch of things on this thing. The intake hose was all screwed up. I replaced that. The exhaust was dumped down with flux pipe and it was cooking wires and cooking me, and it was just miserable. So I came up with something a little more tractor appropriate. And then I came home the other day and it was raining like a mofo. So I was like, oh my God. I got out here and fired her up and let her run for like an hour to dry everything out really good. And then I threw that can on there and let her go a few more minutes. This poor old gal's been taking me forever because every time I turn around, I got something else that's a little more pressing that I got to get done. But I managed to remove this lower control arm mount probably 2 months ago. And then I haven't hardly done anything else to it. I had to disassemble the DIS on this for something. I don't recall what. So let me get the light on here. I gotta put the ignition back together and of course carry on with all the usual stuff, the radiator and core support and grill, and finish up just a few loose ends there. That would be a fun weekend actually. That's not a big deal. It's this stuff that gets to my back. But I managed to remove this one tonight. December 30th, 2020. What a year. So anyway, a couple of years ago, for those who don't know, I had a 98 Jeep Cherokee. I love that old pig. Shout out to Kevin for that one. The old red pig. And it rolled and it's toast. So I'm putting all the good stuff in this, a 2001. There might be people that comment what a challenge that can be. And most of it's rumors. It can all be overcome. The differences aren't something that can't be done, and I'm doing it. So anyway, we've got our high and low annual 23rd annual high and low run coming up in the El Pasos, just north of Cal City, in February 2021. Dates to be announced. Just a little camp out we've been doing religiously, specifically in February. And then we've got a run planned up in Nevada. A little bit of a camp out, fishing, sightseeing, outdoorsy run. Not a lot of hard wheeling in that one either. But I want to give this thing some shakedown time. But tonight, just in this cold weather, man, because it's cold for SoCal. And being on the floor, my back's already hurting. So I think that's all the hard stuff I'm gonna do down there. I'm gonna put this ignition back together and then kind of assess things. This 2001 had a blown up engine and was a 2-wheel drive. So we're converting it to 4-wheel drive, putting all the good stuff from Old Red in here. And when I ripped the old motor out, I suspect I screwed up a little section of harness. I can't even remember what it was because I fixed that a few months ago, somewhere back there. That's been the only thing I was even remotely concerned about, really. And I think I've got it correct. So once I get the ignition together, the radiator in, fluids, I'll get her fired up. This gas is probably 4 years old, so I'm gonna end up just pumping it out and throwing a few gallons of something fresh in there. That won't be tonight. It's gonna be soon though. Soon. Oh, I have to go check on the doggies because we have a new puppy. Actually, we've had him a couple of months, but he's already a good boy. He's a better boy than the other ones were. But I gotta go check on him. There's Moosey. The new addition to the family. Moose. Hey, come here. Come here. Who's a good looking boy? Moose is good, so I'm back to work. So the last couple of years of these, the heads actually have bosses cast into them with holes drilled and tapped to mount this here coil pack. She's dirty. So I had to create my own mounting system. I've actually had it on there. It works really good. So since I don't have that head, this is a 1990 block and a 1995 head, or vice versa. I can't remember which. I had it all built from scratch, top to bottom. Right about 85,000 miles ago. 80 something. Which is ironic because this Jeep, before the engine blew up, had about 86,000 miles on it. So it's going to be pretty close odometer-wise once I get her rolling. But without the newer head with those bosses, I had to come up with some brackets, and I made those, and it works great. So, there we go. Little brackets. They work perfect. Little lock washer and a nut. And there it is installed. I might actually make extra ones for these extra two positions, although when it's all snugged down, it seems pretty secure. Well, that's probably it for this one. It's cold as unmentionables out here for working in the garage, and we got a heater on the one side where it's closed up, but it doesn't do any good on the open bays over there where the Jeep's sticking out. So anyway, that's probably it for this for now. At least it is for the night. It's getting pretty out there. A little sunset. And just gonna try and get busy on this thing and stay busy on this thing till this dadgum thing is done. I need my Jeep. I need to go wheel. I'm watching all y'all have fun. I have to live vicariously through you. Short videos and YouTube is not cutting it for me anymore. I need to get out and get dirty. So anyway, that is some pretty skies. You gotta love the desert sometimes. Look at that, man. That right there. Whew, that looks like a painting. It's just so perfect. Of course it's perfect. God made it. You all have a fantastic New Year's and be safe. Celebrate the end of this piece of shit year. And fingers crossed, prayers, good vibes, all that stuff for a better year next year. And I'll catch you all later.